Alrighty, so as you can see here, we have our two new bolts here, and shooting to get grade 8s, but apparently where I normally go for my hardware only carries those in Imperial. I need metric, not standard. So these are a little bit different than the other ones. They're full thread, they're the same length, so I'm going to put some permanent thread locker on there. I'm going to torque them down. So a lot of smaller engines use like 11 foot-pound or something. This is Chinese aluminum, so I'm going to do like 6, and we'll see how that feels. Now this is on. Our oil splasher. It's pretty much how these little engines work here. A little fake oil filter. So oil runs down through it, down through there, and back into here. It can also get picked up from there. Some people will put magnets in there. I don't care enough about this engine to do that. Plus the skirt here. See if I can rotate it, spin it over for you. That's bottom dead center right there. Well, as close as you can get with this engine. I had to put some assembly lube on it because the skirt of the piston. I'm trying to focus on it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's pretty scratched up. It should most definitely not be. Yeah, you can see it real good on there. So, yeah. But you can't take the piston out without taking the entire crankshaft out. To do that, I take the other side off. That's another gasket I have to remake. I don't want to do that. I've done it once. I don't recommend it. But go ahead and scrape this seal surface off to make it lay another seal on there. Clamp it on there. Let it set for however long it takes. I don't remember. And then fill it up with oil. I was using 10W40 last time, because I don't know where I got that from, but 10W30 is what you're supposed to be using. So yeah, so that's what we're using this time. So I ran out of the 40, but it's just Pennzoil oil. Got it at the same place I got it at Ace. But yeah, the play sort of went away, but we don't want it to go completely away because it's going to expand when it gets hot and all that stuff. So yeah, let me get to scraping this, and I'll see you when I'm laying the seal on there. Alrighty, so I got this as cleaned up as I care to get it. It's just really just needs to be smooth enough for this. Stick to it. I'm gonna clean it with some rubbing alcohol right there. Not gonna do anything to that side because just seal that. Push that down onto it. Tap, tap, tap in place to have these pins line up. I will say, wouldn't recommend doing this. You're at your own risk. These are not grade 8. I would rather have grade 8 in here. But like I said, apparently the place that I went to, Bomberger's, only had them in standard, not metric, and this happens to be a metric thread. And this is 5mm by 0.08, so it's coarse. So it's, you know, it's the same length and everything, and it's just torqued down. If it snaps, whatever. I have my other engine that I'm already using, so I just want this one to work, and maybe we'll do some experiments with it. Maybe play around with putting it on E85 or something, just to make it a little more fun. Now that I don't have to rely on it, but go ahead and speed up this next clip of me doing all this jazz here. Alright, so as you can see here, we have a nice good amount of oozage coming out the side, which is a really good sign. So now you just wipe it off with a damp rag or something. And this motor is done, and next time we're going to put some oil in it and we're going to fire it up. So let me wipe this down and I'll show you the finished product. Alrighty, motor's all snapped back together. Doesn't take too long, but that's going to be it for this video. Next video we'll actually start it and run it and see if any of this was worth it. Got most of the tools cleaned up and put away. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this little sign right here, because this Permatex in here needs 24 hours to set. So give it 24 hours set, put oil in it tomorrow, and we'll run it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.